Hello everybody, welcome back. We will, today, we will continue adding the sugarcane farm layer to the farm hallway. We had to make more wood for the bird, and then we're gonna add water behind that. Then we add a layer of block over the water to cover it up. And then we add the sugarcane on the dirt. Then we had to put in the basin and the redstone behind that. And then we add the observer on the piston. And we put a block there, and like that, we put a block above that, the redstone. Then we come out here, we do that. And we add the layer of block above the observer. And then we continue with the dirt on the second layer for the next layer of sugarcane farm. Now we make more wood because we ran out of wood. Why? There we go. Then we come over here. Walk over that, and that. And then we do it. Now we go to bed because it's midnight and we gotta go to bed. Now we try to go back up and do everything again. And then we add the block behind the sugar cane, and then we add the piston above that. Then we go fill up the water bucket down here, in here. There we go. Now we get back up to here. And then we continue to add, no, that's not good. We don't want what's right there. We want the observer right there. On that way. Yeah. And we add a block with that to get up. And then we do a layer of a block above the redstone. And we do that. And then add another layer of block above the observer. We come up here, add a layer of dirt for the layer, and then we keep going and with the water, we add the water to behind the dirt, and then we do the sugar cane. We add water. We fill it up for after. So we don't forget to fill up the bucket. And then we add the sugar cane. The sugar cane to the bottom, to the dead layer of the rock. Now we can add the layer of block piston for above the block where and we go over here. We add the block for the redstone, and we get back up here. We put a block there, and we keep adding block behind the piston, and then we do redstone on top of the block. And then we add the observer on top of the piston. And then we add the block above the redstone and behind the observer. On every block, and then we get the name, the bomb, in the bomb hallway. And we build it up to the top of it, and then we make more wood to continue building it up. We come over here, put a block with that, and then we go around here, and we do a grading technique and go over here. And now we continue the long hallway with the dirt and the green. Then we gotta add more water behind the dirt. And we do that, and we do that, and then we add the water above the block. And we add the sugar cane do on the dirt, then I believe that how did it go? Yeah. With that. And then we put more block behind the sugar cane. Then we break that and throw it in there. And then we take the piston and we go like that. And then we do that. And And then we are adding the redstone. Redstone, if I have any more in my box, in my yoga. Now we come back up here, go over to here, and then we go up here like that, and we continue with the redstone. And now we gotta go to bed. We should have went to bed before, but we did not. And now we go back up and continue adding the sugarcane farm to the hallway. Oh no, I'm gonna be out of wood in a minute. Wait, no, good. We had the observer, and then the block on the redstone. There we go. Now we do that. Then we add water, like that, and then we fill up the bucket with water, and then we add the sugarcane on the dirt near the water. And then we add the piston above the block where. Then we add the redstone wire behind the piston wire. And then we add the up here where we have more of. Then we will add the block behind the observer so that it will power the piston when it will grow, when the sugarcane will grow. And then we do that. And then we add the layer of dirt for the third layer of the sugarcane balm. And over here, we got that to do not fall off. Then we add the water behind the dirt. Then we add the fish in, and we forgot to fill up the bucket of water, so we do that right now, like that and that. And then we add the layer of redstone behind the basin. Then we add the observer on the basin, like that. And then we do that. And then we do that. Then we block behind the observer. Then we build the top of it up to the layer that I want it to be. 190. Why level? At 190. Now we go down here and we build it up a little bit. I don't think that I will get to that palm right now in the video, but if I do it tomorrow, it will be fine. When I'm done with the wall, I will end the video and tell you goodbye. Okay, the video is done. So goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.